Hey everybody, it's Tina Plackinger. Welcome to my channel where I read daily devotions from my daily devotional, Treading on Serpents. For those who are targeted, bullied, gang-stalked, harassed. Well, I'm at my home. I've been here for 3 weeks. And it has been nothing but high drama. I'm out on my deck, and the birds have left their nest. They left this morning, 3 birds. And the mom and daddy were outside, sitting on a tree branch, waiting for them to leave. They made an absolute mess of the deck. I haven't been out here for 3 weeks, just sneaking out at night to barbecue dinner. And I didn't want it to disturb them at all. So they're gone now. And now I can start stapling up the screen and, cleaning up and that kind of thing. I wanted to point the camera the other way and show you the pretty greenery instead of the wall behind me. But it's really dark under the deck here, so and I need lighting. But yeah, I just, what, I wanted to tell you guys that if it hasn't been one thing, it's been something else here. My subscribers know that I have a mice infestation, had a mice infestation. So we pretty much took care of that. We sanitized the house. The internet was working fine last week. It just went down, okay? Well, I gave someone who I think is a perpetrator the phone number to come and pick up a dresser. And ever since, I've had problems with it now. So it's also my phone line here, so it's been nothing but a headache, okay? So that happened last week, and again 2 days ago. So yesterday, we decided to go out and do a big shop. Our first big shop since sanitizing the house and throwing out all kinds of stuff and that kind of thing. So we leave, and of course, we don't shop around here. We go far away. And we went into actually another state, Alabama. So we get back here with a truckload full of groceries. And I open the door, and it's 80 degrees in the house. Okay, there's a power outage. Beautiful weather. Have never had that problem since I have been here, and it's been 7 years, I think they've been trying to steal my house and get me out of here. I think 7 years. Never had that problem. Okay, so we come in and everything is down. Okay, and now we have a truckload full of groceries. And it's like 96 degrees outside. And I panic. Maybe if I were more well-trained physically, which I haven't worked out in about 4 weeks now, maybe I could handle it better, but I panicked. I thought, oh my God, get the generator, plug in the refrigerator. What am I going to do for air? The dogs are panting. Okay, it's high drama. The phone is not connected because the internet is down. So I hurry and unload everything and pretty much just throw the groceries down on the kitchen floor. Groceries everywhere in bags. My mother, who's 86, she's in the dark. Okay, it's a dark place without the lights on. In the dark, trying to get the groceries into the somewhat cool freezer and refrigerator, while I take off and go 2 miles down the road to try to get my little cell phone to work so I can call the electric company and tell them that we have a power outage. So while I'm out there doing that, it's just really cool because I got a hold of somebody, and that's what we have to do. Okay, there is a community, and if you are on my channel, or you go to the Zeph Report, or Paul Lindner, or Scott Sapanic's channel, or Swanee One, we're all sort of united. And I contacted one of the lady, that's my friend, and I was able to text her, and I told her, they shut my power off, the dogs were panting, it's 80 degrees in the house, rising, we just came in with a truckload full of groceries, please pray. So then she reached out to everybody, so we're talking New York, New Jersey, Michigan, New Mexico. It's really cool, okay? So, and you know what? Within about 40 minutes, the electricity was back on. The refrigerator was running. And I was absolutely exhausted. I was exhausted. That's the kind of stuff that sometimes can make me sit and cry, because it's done to exhaust me. I had a fairly decent day. And then, the kibosh was put to it. So prayers do work, The witches and the warlocks, they get out there and, they stand around their bonfire and, they send curses and hexes and vexes and all this stuff. You know what? I sent a text out. And the prayer warriors got together and prayed for me. I was panicked. I have lots of other things that I can tell you, but I don't want to make this a bummer, downer video, okay? I just basically want to tell you that I'm over here slaying dragons, and that's why I haven't made too many videos. I'm this is it right now, okay? Anyways, I prayed to the Lord, and I asked him what I should read, and I just opened the book. Okay, so this is not for today's date, but I opened the book, and get the book. Do yourself a favor and get the book. I don't push it and push it and push it. I just, I read the daily devotions to you. I don't put a link on the bottom to have you send me donations or anything. I don't think that's what the Lord wants me to do. I don't do it. People have written me and asked me if I have a PayPal account. I think I do, but I don't know. That's not the route I want to go. But you know what? If you can swing the book, get the book. I wrote it for you. I pay every day. I am punished for writing and publishing this book. Okay? I paid to have this book published. I never mentioned this to you guys, but the first 6 months, I made $1.67 on every book. Okay? And I tried to get a hold of the publishing company, and I had asked them, the book is selling for some places it's selling for $30. I'm getting $1.67 a book. Where is all that money going to? I've already paid thousands to have this thing published, to get this, to save lives. Okay, where is the money going to? So, of course, there was a huge loss that I had to take, and I had to let go of bookstore insurance, which I paid greatly for. I had to let that go in order to make a little bit more for the sales, on the sales. But you know what? It's not about that. It's about the day that you wake up and you don't want to live. Okay? This is like a survival tool. This is not going to make me rich. Okay? I will never recoup the money that I have put into this book. I wrote this book for you. I pay dearly every day for writing this book. I am punished. But the Lord loves me, and the Lord blesses me. All those mice, they were everywhere. And I had to throw so many things away, okay? They didn't get to my wires. They didn't get to my wires. I was able to start the truck. I mean, I'm blessed. I'm blessed as well. Someday you won't want to live. Someday you won't want to get out of bed. And you may have this next to you, and you may open up to one of those days that will help you get out of bed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not a preacher. I don't have a halo. I'm from the gym. I'm from the 80s when women bodybuilders were crazy. Okay? I'm just telling you what works. How we can get through this thing. How we can get through this thing. I'm not perfect. And I have been criticized. And you know what? I don't care. We don't need to get into that. But anyways, this is what I'm going to read today for you. I'm going to read August 22nd. Their schemes are well-planned setups to minimize, embarrass, and utterly demoralize us. It is common to accidentally slip into another vicious scheme. We must get up, brush ourselves off, and refuse to buy into it. We are not victims because we have a need for victimization. We battle evil forces. We battle evil forces that neither fight fairly nor out in the open. Some of us are targets because of someone's envy, an ugly yet powerful demonic spirit. Or a perp is refusing to be accountable for his own actions, and we become the scapegoat within the group. We need to be diligent about not losing our perspective of who we are, so we do not take on someone else's trash. We must also refrain from focusing on an obsessed perpetrator who is wanting to transfer their jealousy onto us. We do not want our energy level to drop down to such a low vibrational frequency. It sounds passive, but spending 5 minutes a day to sit quietly and breathe deeply is something we need to practice for staying centered. We can deal with a bad day of dark feelings in ways that reflect self-responsibility rather than victimization. While we are in a whirlwind of negativity, we should take time out. While we are in a whirlwind of negativity, we should take time out to get balanced and ask God for direction. Today's thought is, today's prayer, God, help me to not use gang stalking as an excuse to live below your standards. Help me make the right decisions that will help me to either break this curse or live with it more comfortably. We stay in the fight. We live one day at a time. And sometimes it's a half a day at a time. We focus on Jesus. And together we can do this thing. We can do this thing. We keep our faith. I want to thank my subscribers for sending me emails, leaving comments, wondering how I'm doing, telling me that they love me, that they miss seeing me, that they love my book. You know, wow. Wow. Thank you. So I hope to see you soon. And remember, one day at a time. Focus on Jesus. He'll get you through the day today. Okay? Talk to you soon.